It's another beautiful day. It's another beautiful morning. It's another beautiful time. It's another beautiful moment God has given you this morning again. God has waken you up again, not because you're a good person, not because you deserve it, not even because you did anything special, not even because you're serving the Lord the way He wants you to serve Him, not even because you're doing anything good to the Lord, not because you lived a good life, but God chose to give you. God decided from His own heart to give you today because He has a new plan for you. He has a new ideas for you. He has a new stuff for you. So God has given you today not for you to use it to please yourself, not for you to use it to please your self desires, your flesh desires, but for you to use it to serve Him. God has given you today to use and live for Him. So you cannot get the blessing of the Lord through the corners. You can't pass through the windows. You cannot just jump in anyhow. You can't try to get from the roof. You can't catch the blessing of God. You get the blessing of God in the church of God. The Bible says in the book of Revelation that when I saw His face, when I saw His glory, I fell before Him as dead. And then He laid His hand upon me and says, stand up, do not be afraid, for I am the first and the last. So whenever you've walked and tried everything possible to see if you can get yourself in, come into the church of God and lay yourself before Him. Don't look at yourself. Don't look at how bad you've been. Don't look at how sinful you've been. Come to Christ. Come to Him. Lay yourself down. Put yourself down. Lay everything down to Him and tell Him, Lord, this is me. This is all I have. This is all I got. I'm not a good person. I don't even have anything good to testify. You keep giving me every morning. Then sometimes you use most of the morning to do the things that you desire, to do the things that you want to do. You don't listen to the Lord. It can be taken away from you. So lay yourself down as if you're dead. And God will lay His hand upon you and says, rise up, do not be afraid, for I am the first and the last. Because He is the first and He is the last in your life. So when you place Him last, you'll never get anywhere. Every time you try to run before God, you will always get nothing. So it's better you use every morning God gives to you to serve Him. Don't use it to please your flesh. Don't use it to please people. Don't use it to make other people happy. Don't use it to make them feel good. Don't use it to try to say things that will make them happy. Tell them the truth. Don't hide. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to make it look sweet so that they will love you, so that they can like you. A child of God doesn't do things so that people can like him. A child of God does things so that God will like that person. So you are not serving God so that people can appreciate you. You are not worshiping God. You are not coming to church. You are not praising God. You are not going all the evangelists, doing all the evangelist work, everything that you're doing so that people can say thank you. No, you are doing it so that the Lord can say thank you in the end. So that's the most beautiful thanks that somebody can give to you, the thanks of the Lord. So try to use every morning God gives to you to serve Him. Don't try to use it to please yourself, to sin, to fornicate, to lie, to cheat, to steal, to do the dirty things, the dirty job of the world. Use it to serve the Lord. That is the purpose God has given to you.